previous episode of Reroll Expectations, Billy, Tilly, Willie, and Phil get themselves in a little scuffle with a hobgoblin, half-elf, and a tabaxi, while Tilly, Billy, and Willie all play whack-a-mole with their spells and vicious mockery towards the enemies at hand, where Phil literally almost dies in a long ensuing combat scenario where Willie actually almost fears every one of his comrades out the door. But they end up victorious. Stay tuned for the next episode.
Welcome back, everybody, to the finale of our little sort of spooky one-shot a month after Halloween. We're going to finish up with Thanksgiving.
Fine. Everything's fine.
It's fine. Previously, as we left off, our intrepid band of satyr bards and their very derelict grandfatherly figure has has since finished off the rogue mercenaries that Gwyn had summoned from the local city, and have taken back in refuge into the tiny hut, with Gwyn at the front door spewing various sort of oblong glances and glaring as he slowly is backing away. As we...
I got a rhomboid for you, buddy.
As we come back to it, once again, the rooms are the same. Much of the room is now destroyed. Couches pushed around. The door is blown off the hinges into shatters on the other end of the room. The large grape stamper is no longer working. The sort of mystical foot has since been destroyed. And yeah, Jeff, you are sort of closest to the door, with a dead mercenary far out into the main courtyard, and 3 other dead bodies all around you, while everyone else is in the tiny hut. So what do you all want to do?
I don't recall being in the doorway, but then I'm also an idiot. You
were getting dragged away, and then I think Will casted fear, caused the other mercenary to run out, who Gwyn killed.
Yes.
Wait.
Gwyn stabbed him.
Snapped his neck.
I think Jeff ran into the kitchen.
Oh yeah, no, I did run to the kitchen.
Dining room.
Jeff did run into the kitchen. Okay, Jeff, you are in the kitchen now. Everyone else is still in the tiny hut, and you all do have a good vision of Gwyn over by the large, now broken down ballista cart. You can kind of tell that after one shot, it probably wasn't meant to be fired from a cart, and it has kind of broken the axles and is completely off kilter now.
This guy broke his cart.
I got nothing. I was trying to come up with something witty there.
Out of character, I do think that Aiden, you left like a little nugget for Billy before we ended last session from Gwyn.
I may have I did not write it down. I'm sorry. Do you happen to remember?
I think it was just something that was like trying to get his attention.
Ominous.
As like affection.
Oh right, yes. The mental speaking. Billy, you will sort of begin to hear in your head in the same way that you're sure everyone else has, given that it seems to be a common occurrence and people are speaking about it. Very sort of more forcefully than you would imagine, and it does sort of be a wincing pain even in the tiny hut. If you all do not let me in immediately, this will not end well for you.
Get out of my head!
I don't want to be here any more than you want to be in that house right now. Sorry, once again, we have Billy, Willie, Tilly, and Phil, right?
Yep.
Okay, just double checking.
And Franklin.
Franklin, horse,
and
yes.
also RuPaul.
Oh, RuPaul, yeah, RuPaul.
Wait, who are Franklin and RuPaul?
Franklin
is my familiar, and RuPaul is the giant skeletal warhorse that I summoned.
It's RuPaul's Drag Race.
Lost friends.
Forgot about that.
That's all right. I'm gonna make a new friend real soon too.
It's turning into the island of misfit toys because Jeff's just summoning all kinds of friends.
I'm going to use my next 3rd level spell to cast Animate Dead
on which corpse?
Which was the toughest one? Which was the biggest boy?
They all had various aspects that were better than some of the other ones.
I recall the Tabaxi being pretty tough.
If you would like, there is actually a stat block for if you summon them back. And I could just use a base stat block.
Let's go Tabaxi, because remember, I'm racist against half-elves.
Sounds good. I will help you if you want to mark anything down here, but I'll send you a little screenshot of it.
Sure. And that is my third level spell.
Okay, mark that off then. While you're casting the spell, I believe it takes a minute, correct?
Correct.
While you're casting the spell, you'll also hear in the back of your mind if you'd like to make a wisdom check to see if it affects you at all, since you've been affected quite a bit.
Have I though?
Yeah, he almost got you.
Yeah, when you were in the basement, he was
Yeah.
making you try to pull that stake out of its heart.
Phil,
Oh yeah.
He just kicks it in harder.
I want to.
Well, that's an 18.
Okay, yeah, you're pretty focused, so it doesn't affect you, but you do still hear it. Phil, if you do not go into the basement and release the weapons from those corpses, then I'm going to come in there and kill every one of you. Now you don't want
I will not go darkly into the night.
You don't want your friends to die, do you?
I mean, so far we're doing pretty good over here.
I haven't.
We killed your friends.
They were not my friends. They were bought out for a few copper pieces.
You hire the good ones.
Cheap
Wow.
labor.
Well, they were more meant to drag you to me.
Well, they didn't do that, so
What do you want in this world?
right now I kind of want you to go away.
Give me the weapons and I will.
Nah.
Nah.
I'm going to kill you first. Voice is gone in your head.
I hope he does.
Can I see him out the window by the front door?
He has not moved.
Where he's sitting next to the
Cart
Okay.
staring at you.
I'm gonna walk to the doorway and I'm gonna cast vicious mockery on him and I'm gonna say, "Go away."
That's a save, correct?
Yes.
Oh no, we're
Let
gonna
me
get
get
slapped already.
his stats very quickly. That is... Nope, that's when morning hits. Where is he? Where is he? Why is he up here? That's ridiculous.
Wisdom save. DC
Here we
16.
go. Wisdom save of 16, you said?
Yes.
Okay, let me double check that he doesn't have anything that affects that.
Oh look, he gets a plus 18 to wisdom saving throw.
No, he doesn't. Yep, so dice roller.
Or if you're in Jeff's world, everything has advantage on charisma or on charm person.
He will pass. That is a 19.
Okay.
Billy,
Go
come back to
my
the hut.
I'm gonna come back. I'm gonna start playing my ukulele in there.
Yeah, I'm gonna go back to the hut as well because I definitely need to rest if we're gonna try to fight this guy off.
All right, well,
Okay.
let's have a jam session.
All right. Going back into the hut, then. You will hear almost speaking outside. If any of you intend to go look out, you can hear it. But a good hour goes by. It's starting to get to morning, so you will not get a full long rest in, but you're able to get that short rest in. It's about 3-4 in the morning, and you can tell that the twilight hours and sort of the darkness in the sky is slowly starting to brighten. Maybe in the next 2 hours or so.
You get your bardic inspirations on a short rest, I'm pretty sure.
I believe so. I don't know if that is a specific subclass, but I will double check.
I'm
I
gonna
almost go back to full using all my hit dice. So that's
I'm gonna
nice.
use a hit die.
I was actually
I
doing
used
long
one.
rest,
I
not-
used one.
Yeah, I might as well use them all, right?
Yep. There's
All
no
right,
point in not.
I'm
boys.
fully healed.
Yeah,
I used
long
the
rest, by the
round
way.
fourth
It's
one.
you do not receive your... Oh, no, yep, when you reach 5th level.
Cool.
Short rest.
Yeah, I just clicked on it too, so.
Yeah. I was reading just the basic one. I didn't go to the font of inspiration. Yes. But yeah, you all can use any hit dice you want to use. If you have any spells that recharge with a short rest, please do
I
so.
do not. Must be real nice to have that kind of option.
Warlocks, man.
For the hour of that short rest, I want to use what I would call my variation of inspired leader, but instead of having a speech, I'm just gonna play Cliffs of Dover the whole time on my ukulele.
Okay. What is inspired
Everybody
leader
gets
do again?
my charisma modifier plus. Let me see. I think they get +9. Everybody gets +9 to their HP.
You took Inspiring Leader? I thought you took a different feat.
Nope, inspiring leader.
Maybe it was someone else then. Okay.
I took Defensive Duelist.
Yep. So your charisma modifier is a +4, correct?
Yeah, everybody gets 9.
Yes. Then
Hit
you all
points
do
maximum.
get 9 temporary hit points. Good job.
Oh,
Sick.
Have fun.
We're
Doesn't
probably
matter, he
gonna
can't-
need them.
he can't get into my hut.
True.
He also can't get inside the house. We didn't give him permission, so
What a loser!
If any of you want to roll me a perception check, one of you may roll me one, by the way. This is after the short rest.
I'm playing
my
my uke.
perception is not great.
Neither is mine.
Here,
Wait. Do I have advantage with my freaking mask? Don't I? Oh no, it's the wrong.
Only when you're looking around corners, this is a sound.
Okay.
Will you
All
say
right,
you
I'll
want
just.
to?
What do I have for perception? I have.
He has a
5
second
plus
plus up.
7, dude. I'll fucking
Oh,
roll.
he should do it then.
Yeah, 23.
Okay. You hear the sounds of water. This is not a light stream or even the river you heard out earlier. This is a more almost torrent of water slowly coming along. You think you're hearing it maybe from where the fireplace is, which would be further up the orchard and the vineyard. With 23 you hear a lot. And you can hear it getting relatively closer, but you do know that the source of the water is coming from there.
Okay, so this would be the west through the fireplace is
Yes.
where I think I'm hearing it from.
Yep, west.
Does anybody else hear the stream picking up? Anybody? Is that it's just me hearing things, or am I a little too tipsy?
Well, you're
now that
always
you
a little
mention
too
it,
tipsy.
Can I go to the south window, or it'd be the north window, I guess, on the base floor, and see if I can see anything out that direction that would be unusual?
Yep, going up through the north window, you do notice something coming around the seams of the window. A very strange looking liquid. It seems to be the same sort of consistency of water, but it is very slightly tinted purple almost, as it's slowly dripping through the seam of the window. Starting out, it's a drip every maybe 30 seconds, and then it's a small amount of water, and then quite a lot of water as dozens of drips are coming down every second, slowly pooling in sort of the uneven surface you're standing on.
Okay.
Billy, get back in here.
Turning around, looking out the front door, do I see anything weird out the door? Either like a purple rain or anything? Purple
You don't-
rain.
You actually don't
rain.
even see Gwyn or the cart there anymore. You probably during the rest have noticed that the cart was sort of almost vanished in an instant, confusingly. But looking out, no, you don't see anything. But in and around the floor, small trickles and pools of that same purple liquid, now that it's more solidified, almost turning a deep red, are soaking up through the floor and pooling around.
Okay.
All of you don't feel it within the hut. But the liquid is now all around the hut.
Okay, I'm sprinting back to the hut.
Okay. Are you going to do anything specific when you're running?
No, I'm just gonna run and try to avoid any type of liquid that if it's in the building, and I'm just gonna
Roll me a dex check.
Swan dive into the freaking hut.
Roll me a dexterity check.
Dex. My dex actually isn't bad. I got 23.
Yeah, you pass.
Pretty good.
You
Yeah, I rolled
pretty,
a 9. Well, actually 22, but I got a +3 with a 19.
Yeah, you're pretty agile. You're pretty agile.
I got those front man sliding dexterity skills in the band.
Yeah. But
Watching
you
him
do,
start to do it, I give him a little drum roll. And then once he gets in, that's when I stop it.
Okay.
Good job,
you do
Billy.
manage to get
So,
in.
guys, the house is like filling with this weird reddish purple liquid, and it was freaking me out, and I'm tired of this shit, so I came back.
I'm gonna bring. I don't think I can fit both my zombies inside this tiny hut, can I?
You
They
cannot.
can't
no.
come in anyway, I don't think.
Why not?
Because
Spells can't pass through.
yeah.
They're not spells; they're creatures.
DM discretion.
pull.
Technically,
Let me
technically, because they are physically a spell similar to like summoning an elemental. I
I don't
wouldn't
think that's entirely accurate, but sure.
Well, no. Can you let me finish? Jesus. Technically,
Yeah, Jeff.
because I
What the
think
hell?
they're similar in regards to like summoning an elemental, it's not so much your magic, it's more of a planar type thing, which I don't believe that magic is strong enough to prevent. So yes, they could come through. And
Also,
don't
the
interrupt me, or
creatures-
next time I will rule against you.
The creatures had to be in the hut when it was cast, and they have to be medium or smaller size.
I believe your zombie was medium, but the horse is not.
Probably not. Yeah. Can I put RuPaul on the stairs at least?
Yeah, you can command RuPaul to stand on the stairs. You can see kind of tip-tapping as the water is rising. Looking out around you, the water, whatever this liquid may be, it seems to be some kind of water, is rising. It's about an inch up against the hut now.
I just picture a horse on stairs. This is a really interesting visual.
Well, look, it's not a cow because cows can't go downstairs, but we're good.
They can't?
You didn't know that? Yeah, cows can't go downstairs.
Man, imagine like being in that scenario where there's a barn and a cow just wanders upstairs. You're like, fuck, guess she lives there now.
Can they go upstairs?
They can go up, but they can't come down.
Get
Okay, why?
a cow crane.
Because they're stupid.
Reasons?
They're scared.
That's probably one of them, yeah.
This is why we eat them.
Honestly, they probably were able to go downstairs until we selectively bred them to be fat fucks that
How
taste
about
sad and
bad.
dumb.
horses? Horses can go downstairs?
Yeah, horses can. We're good.
It's
They're pretty
basically the
dexterous.
same thing, but I mean, one's fatter.
But horses don't taste as good.
Fortunate.
Can't say I've had horse.
Can't say I've had horse.
But yeah, so the
you-
water
you
is
know of.
still rising. It's about an inch and a half now.
I don't know, boys. I don't really know what to do here. I can't think of anything aside from just staying in our hut and hoping for the best.
Yeah, let's just wait it out.
Good hut, Tilly. I think we'll be fine here for the rest of the night until this peasant
God damn
leaves
that
our
hut.
property.
Fuck that hut.
The hut's great.
It's probably
is
the best spell.
Is the ground outside of the house also filling up, or is there some form of magical cartoon barrier keeping it within the actual square footage of this house? Because the
It
door
is
is open.
pouring out the doorstep into the courtyard. The courtyard is filling.
Okay.
I'm gonna scream out and hope that he can hear me. I gave you your damn painting. Now leave us alone.
No response. As the water continues to rise, it's now 3 inches off the ground.
Is the water getting into the hut, or
Nope, it's completely
It can't.
stagnating at the edge.
Wow, it seems like
Tilly,
just
are we
sitting in
gonna be
this
okay
hut
here
might
for
be
the
the
rest
best
of
course
the
of
night?
action.
Or should we go upstairs?
No, I think we're going to be safe right here.
I think we're good in the hut.
All right, you guys want to have a little picking
Yeah,
session?
we can't knock it. We're good. We're safe.
God
Until he
damn
could
this
figure it out.
hut. Yeah, the water continues to rise. It's now 4 inches, 5 inches
I
off the
guess this
ground.
vampire doesn't have dispel magic.
I'm looking for fish in the water. I'm trying to just, see if
You already predicted the. You already predicted one thing. I don't need you predicting other things.
Oh no, we're gonna get Jaws now.
No, you're not gonna get Jaws.
Big
It's
shark?
what Casey said. Because there are very specific requirements on what Gwyn can do until you walk out of the house.
Yeah, he can't
Yeah,
do
it's
shit.
almost like we know how vampires work.
Well, it's more like Jeff knows how vampires. Well, Phil knows how vampires work, and he's just telling us.
Phil done read a book, and he got some book learnings.
Phil done read a book.
But
Yeah,
yeah,
I think
the
we're
water.
just chilling this hut for now.
Yep. Phil, go ahead and roll me a perception check.
What if I want to?
You don't want to? Go ahead and never mind. You don't have to. You won't
that's
know what's
a nat
happening.
one, baby.
You don't
I got
notice.
nothing.
You don't notice something.
You
Hey,
don't
I want
notice
to
shit.
take a piece
Your
of
eyes
gold.
Joke's
fall out
on
of your
you,
skull.
pal. I never noticed anything.
I want
Say
to take
again,
a piece
Casey?
of gold out of my pocket, and I'm gonna flick it out of the tent and see what happens when it hits the water.
Okay. Flicking it out of the tent and willing it to be able to go through, landing in the water, it floats.
Interesting.
Nothing else
floating.
happens.
Wow.
Is there any type of current?
No, it actually seems to almost be originating from the floorboards. But you can roll me perception because you're looking around now too.
That one wasn't as solid, so we got a 6 plus 7 is 13.
You're pretty sure you hear the water going down the basement steps.
Okay, so is the coin like slowly kind of going that way?
No, it's actually staying stagnant. It's just floating in the water as it raises up another 2 inches. Willie and Tilly, do you two want to be doing anything?
I'm hungry. I might go to the kitchen. You guys want anything?
Bring me something back, love. Make sure it's vegetables.
This is
I
a
don't know if
terrible
it's a good
idea.
idea to go
Stay
in
in the
there.
hut.
Oh, and a cup of wine, please.
Oh, the hut would go away if I...
Yeah, bud.
Yeah, you're the only.
I mean,
thing
if any of
keeping
you
us
have mage
safe right
hand,
now, please
if
don't
any of you
go
have
to the
mage hand.
kitchen.
But I'm hungry.
I do have mage hand.
Oh, snack run.
No spells can go through it.
Run, beer run.
Spells can't go through it. I mean, you could probably stick your hand out of the hut and
Just like do this.
and have
Flop
it
it
come
around.
and bring it to you.
Wait, where's our butler?
Oh, actually,
Pyrus and the two halflings are gone.
Can I send Franklin down to the basement to see what's going on and use his vision as mine?
Yes, you can.
I'm gonna do that.
Why would you send him to the basement, though?
Because it's flooding.
Because water's going down. Well, first off, I know there's something very important down there. That's number one.
But I'm pretty sure Billy didn't say anything about that.
I was going to,
Right,
but everybody
but
started
I
to
know
add their
that
own.
I know that what's his face wants what's down there. We've already established that a while ago.
Okay.
We'll
All
say
right, you
this
can
is
do
to his own fruition and not because of the drifting water.
Yeah.
I
All right.
interjected and said because it's flooding.
All right. Slipping down there with Franklin and using the vision, you do see that the water is coming out. It seems to be flooding the basement faster and going further past sort of the magical barrier. It actually lets Franklin through pretty easily, whereas a physical form, when you tried to push through originally, it did not work. Looking around, you see the coffins are still floating. The horse skeleton that was there is obviously no longer there. And it is slowly flooding up more. It's a good 2 feet off the ground now. And looking over at the corpse of Darius, it's floating. And there's no spike in its chest because you punctured it into the wall.
Wait, what?
When you kicked the spike into its chest, I said you drove it almost to the back of its spine. And when the water came out, it tore it off the spike.
Oh. Well then.
But no change seems to be happening.
He's gonna float out the front door.
It's like the gold coin. It's staying stagnant. It's not moving, but it is. Darius is floating.
Huh.
Drown him.
And he doesn't look like anything's changed with him at all, right?
Still the same emaciated, few weeks old corpse. Except now half of his ribcage and sternum is missing. Still presumably attached to the spike.
Interesting.
Another
I guess
thing.
I'll just have. Yeah, go ahead.
I was gonna say another thing you would notice. You can't see through the water.
I think I figured that much because we couldn't see it upstairs.
I'm bored, so while nobody's looking, I was gonna cast Prestidigitation and make the water look like urine.
Casting Prestidigitation, and as you feel that magical energy almost surround the entire house, it fizzles, and the spell does not work.
Ooh.
Whack.
Magic
also
water,
can't-
bitches!
You also can't cast through the
It's
hut.
outside. Yeah.
Listen. If I can put my hand out of the bubble to cast Mage Hand for a snack run, he can put his hand out and go boop onto the
Snap my
fucking water.
fingers.
Okay.
Urine
I mean,
water.
We were all fighting by like just yelling out of the hut. So
Yeah.
Yo, the next wizard I build is guaranteed gonna have this fucking spell.
I guess I'm just gonna recall Franklin.
Okay. Is Franklin going to do his best to avoid any of the water?
No, because I can, as an action, I can temporarily dismiss him and then use an action to cause him to reappear in any unoccupied space within 30 feet of me. Part of the Find Familiar spell. So he's going to go boop, boop. He's going to bamf like his Nightcrawler.
All right, sounds good. So yeah, Franklin is now back with you. You now retain the knowledge that he had.
Hooray!
How high's the water now?
It's about 2 feet now.
Okay.
Oh.
So.
It's exponentially growing.
Hey, Frank. Do you have any? Frank. Fuck. What was your character's name, Jeff?
Phil.
Phil. Hey, Phil. Do you have any of those books?
I think I still have the vampire book on me. I'm pretty sure.
Can I have it?
Yeah, go ahead. Here you go. Can you read?
Oh, I'm not gonna read. Who reads? Only weird people. And so I'm gonna take it and I'm gonna rip a piece of paper out and I'm gonna make a paper boat.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna tap the thing and I'm just gonna drop the paper boat.
The paper boat immediately starts melting like acid.
Whoa, that's not good.
I wonder if that would happen to your skin.
Why don't you find out, Tilly?
Yeah.
Okay.
Only one way to test this theory.
I'll poke the liquid from the inside.
1d4.
Con saving throw.
I have
It's
to do a
just
con
gonna be
save?
bone, like where he
Yep.
stops putting his finger out. It's just gonna be
Okay.
bone.
Let's see. It's not great. 17.
Let me double check what the save is. There it is. 17, you said?
Yeah.
17 will just barely pass. Yep. So you
Oh, yeah, that sounds.
You take 7 points of acid damage.
Well, there goes a lot of my temp hit
Or poison, I
points.
suppose.
Zoink, Scoob.
Ow!
that was a save too. What's a fail? You no longer have ankles.
It's half damage.
I have an idea.
It's half
boys.
damage.
I'm going to cast Mage Hand, and I'm going to attempt to retrieve some wine from the kitchen
Okay.
with my Mage Hand. And I would like to soak one of the pieces of paper in the wine and then put that in the water. Does anything happen?
Okay. So you managed to get, I would say, 5 pounds is the limit for Mage Hand.
10.
It's 10, but I don't
10?
think I'm going to
Oh.
carry that much. Yeah.
You can get
One
3
piece of
bottles.
paper
You
is
10
get,
hardly
pounds
a
of wine's a
pound.
lot of wine.
you get. I could say you could get like an average size. They're in 3x2 caskets, so you can grab
Sure.
a pack of it, basically almost like a 6-pack of beer, but wine. And you get it over and kind of soaking a piece of paper with the vampire book, lighting it on fire and throwing it in. It pretty much just fizzles out.
I didn't light it on fire. I just wanted to dip it in the wine and then put it in the water because I know that 2 different liquids. I'm not a scientist and neither is Phil, but I know that when there's an acid and you throw water in it, it becomes less acidy.
Oh,
That's
okay.
my
I get you.
science right here.
Dunking it in wine and throwing it out, it starts to fizzle again, and when it reaches that wine, you can actually see it almost absorbs the wine. You can almost see the water kind of grasping up and pulling the paper down. The wine completely dissipates.
Whoa.
And then it melts, I'm guessing, or the paper is still fine.
The paper is melted. It's gone.
I can't tell if that's good or bad, but okay.
Is my coin still in the same spot and just kind of slowly rising up?
Yep. You can see it's probably about it's about 3.5 feet tall now, so somewhere around your sort of chest area.
Can I just
Alright.
pour out a whole bottle for the
Yep.
homies?
Yep. You pour out
in
a
the
whole
acid?
bottle. Yep. You pour out a whole bottle into the liquid, and it doesn't seem to change that much. Even you know how you would normally mix even putting a bath bomb in water, you can see a color change. There's no color change. It's pretty much the same.
Yo, after this gets to 4 foot tall, fucking
You're all dead.
not Jeff, sorry. Aiden's gonna make the guy try to charm Tilly, and then he's gonna leave the fucking tent.
Don't give me any ideas, man. What the hell?
No,
mean,
not
charm
at
wouldn't
all.
go through the hut.
Target him, but he's inside the hut.
Nothing is supposed to go through the hut. So right now, I'm gonna bring out a deck of cards, and I'm gonna take out my gold and say, "Who's ready for some games?"
Guess you got nothing better to do, Tilly. Good idea.
I do actually have a card game if y'all want to play that.
Yeah, let's
Is
do it.
Is it fuck? What is it? What is the D&D card game called?
I have no
45
idea.
Ante.
I have no idea. This one's a different one.
We sell it at work. It's
D&D
like
Magic
game
the
I know is
Gathering.
Balder Bones.
We could play some CeeLo.
I don't know that one.
You always want to play CeeLo.
Bro, I love CeeLo.
Yo, they're about to
so-
get a podcast episode of us just playing Uno.
The boys play
Suddenly,
Uno.
MTG.
A D&D adventure.
10.
Hey boys, I'm starting to feel like a fish in a tank.
what happened to the glass? Can I throw the glass bottle in the acid?
Yeah, you can try to throw the glass bottle. Throwing it in, it seems to float.
So glass and metal float, but paper melts.
So clearly anything organic is going to get fucking chewed up here.
Yeah.
What
It's
does that
really-
mean?
Really specific.
In
Phil,
simple
what's
terms,
organic?
Tilly, don't go out there.
Well, I know that. I hurt my finger.
Foolproof.
I mean, is there any downside to us just sitting here? Like, I don't understand.
As long as the spell lasts, no, not really.
And then
Spell
it
lasts
lasts
until
8
like, what,
hours.
12 Yeah, it's an 8-hour spell.
So it'll be
It will last
daylight.
until morning.
Yeah, no, you don't particularly need to go anywhere then.
But then the tent's like underwater completely.
Yeah.
And then it's
Yep.
gonna pop and we all die.
Well, maybe.
I mean, if that's what happens, it happens. At least we did our best to survive.
Yeah, I think
We're gonna
just
go
stay
down
here,
like
aren't
the
we?
freaking band on the Titanic. One more song, lads. It was
When
a pleasure
the water-
playing with you all.
When the water hits about 4.5 feet, 5 feet tall, it stops. It does not continue to grow. As you all are playing your game, you would notice that. I would say throughout the next hour or so, you all can't see out of the tent. The hut is completely encased.
And it's like that dark that we can't. Or well, it's also like probably like 2 a.m. and it's 4 whatever foot tall you said.
It's definitely later than 2 a.m.
When
Yeah,
did we
it's
get
about
here? Like
it's
11?
it's close to 5 in the morning right now.
Oh,
It's about
okay.
to be dawn.
Okay. He casted it at like midnight, didn't he?
Yeah.
Yep. I remember.
Specifically remembers.
Dreaded spell is banned.
I'm
It's
feeling
so
pretty sleepy.
good.
I think I'm gonna just lie down for a while.
Yeah, I think.
Yeah,
I think it's
I
nap
might
time.
go to sleep too.
I'm coming down from this wine a little bit, and I'm starting to get really tired.
I'm gonna use Willie's belly as my pillow.
Oh wait, hold on. If you go to sleep, does the spell go away?
No, it's not.
I don't think I have to
concentration.
maintain concentration.
No, it's not concentration.
No.
But
I guess
yeah,
we're all gonna
as-
lay down for a good old wake up at 2. Whoa, yawn. Really playing the character. We're gonna go lay down for a
Living the dream out here, boys.
wake up
All right.
at 2 in the afternoon.
You all really want to wait till 2 in the afternoon?
I said I'm just gonna sleep until something wakes me up, and it's 5, so it's probably gonna be at 2 in the afternoon. Or
Okay.
I mean, I'm going to be awake. I've already done my rest. I'm good.
Okay.
yeah, he's dead. He
Then
doesn't
is
need
anyone
sleep.
else staying awake? Is anyone else staying awake?
No, I'm sleeping.
Yeah, I'm
yeah,
sleeping
I'm
too.
gonna lay down.
We'll let the old guy.
Get some shut-eye.
He's pouring a cup of
Okay.
coffee right now.
Phil, as you kind of keep track of everything for the next hour or so, dawn begins. And the water slowly recedes in a period of about 10 minutes until basically just puddles remain on the floor. Looking out the front door now, you can see just the bare traces of light hitting the courtyard. And there's Gwyn standing in the very last aching shadow of the front of the house, watching, looking right at you, despite not being able to see through the tent.
Go flip.
I have a
Almost-
question.
Yeah, what's up?
Is RuPaul okay?
RuPaul is upstairs.
Thank God. That's all I need to know.
But yeah, Gwyn seems to be staring at you as the sort of the last shadows of the evening are dimming around him, maybe a good 5 minutes before the entire courtyard is encased in light, but he doesn't seem to be running.
Daywalker.
Daywalker.
But yeah, as sort of, do you want to do anything, Jeff? Are you going to wake anyone? Everyone else asleep.
I'll probably like wake everyone up. I feel like it's go time, boys.
What time is
It's
it?
time to nut up or shut up.
Why we're in
Waking
the
up,
hut?
but yeah, looking out the door, the same doorway that Phil did, Gwyn is watching as sort of the shadows recede around him, and the first edge of sunlight hits his shoulder. And it
I'm
begins
gonna
to swell.
poke my head out,
Okay,
and I'm gonna
poking your head
say,
out. Oh god.
I'm gonna say, that didn't do anything, you fucking idiot.
He's gonna give you a smile as you watch his shoulder, the first thing to be hit by that sunlight, start to sizzle and smoke. Starting to go down his arm, then his entire side, and his entire body is now sizzling, smoking, burning. And at first, all of you look at it. This pride swelling in you. We survived the night. We finished, what Darius promised us. We have this house for ourselves now.
As he's burning, I'm gonna flip him the bird.
Okay. You flip him the bird, and as each one of you goes about your mockeries and your insults.
I'm being respectful at least.
Yeah. All of you can't help but to notice that he's smiling.
Mm-hmm.
And as he burns, his skin flaying away from him, all that's left is a smoking, ashen skeleton with large, predatorial fangs and a blood-stained, rusted sickle on his back. Through a snarling smile, he whispers in each of your head, no actual movement of his jaw. Darius of all people should have known I wasn't something that could be found in any of those books. Now, you're mine, and is going to begin walking towards the house. And as the sun rises slightly higher, its gaze finally reaches the statue on the fountain by the front gate. As light strikes the crystal on the end of the statue's staff, it begins to glow, dimly at first, but brighter and brighter until it emits a beam of energy that strikes Gwyn in the back. And Gwyn goes down on the ground, choking, gasping for air as he's sinking to his knees. Part of him, his arm, his lungs appearing in a humanoid fashion, almost as if holograms flickering in and out of existence, as he begins to cough and morphs back and forth. And in the air, you can hear the pale raven squawking and screeching as the hyenodons are going crazy around him, torn from his very control. And after taking a moment to adjust to this new state, half human, half this ashen skeleton, Gwyn laughs and says, "Oh, Darius, what have you cooked up here?" And he pauses for a moment, seemingly to think. And he steps to the front door, past what you believe was the boundary of the house, and reaches his hand through the building. His arm is intact. Interesting. Roll initiative.
I mean, I'm in
We should have cut his fucking arm off with that one.
I got 23.
23. Nice one.
Ooh,
Jesus.
a nice solid 4.
I've got 2 stats to roll for.
I got a 9.
I got a 15 from me.
Okay, so we got a 23, a 24, a 15, and a 9, correct?
A 4.
Oh, a 4, not a 24. Whoops.
Yeah.
All right.
Franklin gets a 7.
Okay, 7.
Am I rolling for both of my zomboys as well?
I'll say they can take. They believe raw rules says they take all of their turn with you, so they'll hold on to that 9. And now
9. I got. Did I get a 9? Definitely didn't roll 9. I forgot what I rolled already.
Casey got a 23. Tony got a 4. Will got a 15. You got a 9 and a 7.
No, I got a 9.
Oh, you got a 9.
So
you got a
flipped
15.
us.
Okay.
Pretty sure I got a 15.
Sorry about that.
Cheesy McGee over here.
Shut up. 1 second. I need to roll that.
Back to the tiny hut.
Yeah. We'll just ride this one out, boys.
He still can't get in. We're good.
It's just a cycle of casting tiny
There
hut
we
and
go.
long
So
rests.
that is the thing. You all are still all in the hut, correct?
Yeah.
Okay.
Hut life forever.
As Gwyn,
Hut gang.
Gwyn does get to go first. As Gwyn is stepping in, he's going to snap his fingers and cast Dispel Magic.
Fuck.
Oh my god.
Wasted a
You
turn.
you gave him the idea.
The one
This is
written
all your
rule,
fault, Casey.
there is one specific rule written about Gwyn. He cannot cast spells into the house until after dawn.
Even if that wasn't the case, he would have so sick of our shit with that tiny hut, he would have found a way to do the spell.
Yeah. He does. I will say this: he only has 2 spells he can use.
We
so.
have flattened the tires on Aiden's content train with tiny hut.
You guys have sanded them down. They're bricks now.
Dude, I want to throw the tires in the fucking lake. I want to be in this hut forever. I don't give a shit.
But yeah, the hut is now gone around you, and Gwyn is going to reach out with his hand, and for his second attack, he's going to cast Searing Blast. And that is, he's going to cast that on, who is closest to him with this map I drew up? That is going to be Jeff.
I'm about to say, I'm pretty sure he wanted to kill me first, didn't he?
Yeah, he did, technically. What's your AC?
14.
That's going to hit. That's a soft 20.
Actually, no, hold on. No, I cast Mage Armor, which I'm assuming is still going on. So actually, it's still 14.
It's still 14. Yeah, I was gonna say, I think that's just your. I think that's with the addition. That is going to be.
Am I getting fucking blasted here?
Yes, you are. It's not too much damage. Don't worry.
18 damage.
No, it's 9. 9 points of fire damage.
Well, there goes my my temp hit points. Thanks, boys.
And with that, because he used a double action for Dispel Magic, Casey, it's your turn. What do you want to do?
I have like no damage, by the way, boys. I am purely a buff machine is all I do. So
yeah, because I took all the damage in the last combat.
So I am going to start off with an entangle, and I'm going to try and do that on him and in between us.
Okay. Are you trying to get him within that grasp?
Yes.
Okay, that is a dex saving throw, if I'm not mistaken.
So it's a 20-foot square, so I want him to be in the square, but also...
That'll cover pretty much the entire foyer.
Okay, so that's what I just wanted to cover, is so that he's under it, and then in between us, if he tries to progress without any kinds of weird voodoo teleporting magic, he's got to step on it, so...
Yeah.
And yes, that is a strength saving throw.
Strength saving throw. What is that to beat? What do I need to beat?
That is my DC, which is 16.
He will not pass. It's a 13.
Okay, so he is considered restrained. And he just uses action next turn to free himself, or do something while he is restrained.
Okay. With that, Jeff, it's your turn.
I'm thinking here. Well, now I can't fucking curb stomp him with my horse because my horse will get tangled.
He can spit on him. Walks over like a llama, spit in his eyes, blur his vision.
I guess I'll just chill touch him from here. I don't see why I shouldn't do that.
Okay.
I don't burn any spells yet.
Yes, that is a wisdom saving throw, correct?
Nope, it is a spell attack, which is that is a fat 22.
22 will hit.
I would hope so. So that's 2d8. That is 11 points of necrotic damage.
It doesn't seem to do as much damage as you think it does. And as the hand reaches out and tries to grasp at his throat, it seemingly burns up, almost in like an ethereal fire.
Would you say it still hit him though?
It still hit him.
Is he undead?
Technically, he is not classified as undead.
Okay, because if he is undead, he has disadvantage on attack rolls against me until the end of my next turn.
Okay.
So you can determine that how you will, but it is a relevant thing.
Technically, it wasn't. What was the total damage on that again?
It was 11.
Okay, that's going to be 6 then. All right. Is that your turn? You still control your zomboids.
Yeah, I got my zomboids. I'm going to have Franklin... No, Franklin's separate. I forgot that. Because Franklin rolled a 5. Oh, you didn't put Franklin in the AC.
Sorry, yeah. Franklin is between Will and Tony then.
I'm going to... I guess I just going to have RuPaul just charge him.
Okay. I believe with Entangle, you will need to roll a saving throw. But let me double check.
Yes.
I do not remember.
Creature in the area when you cast the spell, restrained by the... Actually, it might only be on cast. So interesting.
Let me see. Creature in the area...
These plants turn the ground or an area into difficult terrain. So it's actually just difficult terrain. It's only if you're in
the area. Yeah, so it doesn't actually affect that.
Technically, it doesn't snare anymore once he frees himself.
Yeah. You wouldn't. It would just take a little bit longer to get there. You said we were using Warhorse stat block.
I assume he's a horse. He can go pretty far.
Yeah, he's got 60 feet, so he can get to him.
Yeah.
Big money.
Let's do that then.
Okay. You could try and do trampling charge, by the way.
I would like to do that. That sounds pretty cool.
So he needs to...
You didn't give me his stat block, so I'm kind of going...
Sorry. It's not much. It's pretty much just melee attack. So roll me that melee attack. It's +6 to hit.
That is a 15.
Okay, 15... I think actually will hit. Need to double check. 15 will... Yes, will hit.
Hell yeah.
So you can roll that damage, 2d6 plus 4, and he needs to make a strength saving throw, which he will pass.
That's 13 damage.
Okay. Very nice, very nice. Good hit, good hit. All right.
And then my other boy is going to just walk on up, but on the other side so that we can still have a clear view and attack him.
Okay. You should be using a basic zombie stat block because they do not have any proficiency with weapons.
You gave me his stat block for the other zomboy. The
Oh,
Tabaxi?
shit. Yeah.
So I don't get that stat block?
No, you have to use the claws.
He doesn't have claws. You didn't give me the
What?
claws.
The claws should be on there. Oh,
You didn't give me that.
what on earth? That's weird. Cut it off. Just use the short sword. You don't need proficiency to use that.
Hell yeah. And he has 2 attacks, right? First one's going to be a 11, so that's not
Zombie
gonna hit.
would only get 1.
Why?
Because you're
That's fine.
technically using a zombie stat block.
I mean, it's to your discretion. I did reanimate a powerful Seraphim Tabaxi soldier, but yeah, it's fine. That's my turn.
Seraphim is a title, by the way.
I know.
Yeah, we'll just use that. That's fine. We'll just use that. You said, what was it to hit?
Huh? Oh, I rolled like a 9. It didn't hit at all.
No, that's not going to hit. All right. After that, coming through the back door and through the main sort of section of wooden wall is a large crash as behind you, the same large white stag, now covered in open sores and gashes, parts of bone showing, busts through the wall and is staring right at Tilly. And is going to reach down and kind of paw at the ground before rushing you. It is going to try to swipe at you with its antlers. What is your AC?
Let's see. Is this a melee attack?
This is a melee attack.
All right. So I'm going to use Defensive Duelist as a reaction. So it adds 3 to my AC. So my AC is 17.
Okay, that first attack will miss. Does that carry over for every attack?
It says when you are wielding a finesse weapon with which you are proficient, and another creature hits you with a melee attack, you can use your reaction to add 3 to your AC for that attack.
So every time you can
For that attack, okay,
it's a
yeah.
reactionary turn.
Yeah, so you can only use it for one.
One
So
rotation.
second attack is going to come at you with the antlers. And that will 17 down to a 14. That will hit.
Okay.
So that is going to be 1, 2, 3. It's going to be 15 hit points of piercing damage.
Great.
And then it is going to stare you down as its turn is over. After that, Will, what would you like to do?
Did you say Gwyn was holding like a sickle? Like a metal sickle?
Yes, holding a large metal sickle.
Alright, I'm gonna cast heat metal on that bitch.
Yes, sir.
Run it back.
Okay. Holding this... Wait a minute, what? I need to check something because that doesn't make sense. One moment.
It's a bone sickle. Doesn't work.
Wait, okay. Gwyn humanoid form. Multi-attack.
Wait a minute. Hold on. Humanoid form.
Yeah, the
Is that
original form.
multi-stage boss fight?
No, that's the form from the before the burning, remember?
Considered
Sure.
It's like
humanoid
half
when he was
human,
not
half
all
demon bullshit. Who knows?
He was not all melty and beautiful.
Yeah, he's a half skeleton now.
Vampire rules no longer apply. That's all
I
that
don't-
matters.
Okay, I'm not sure if he had... It describes him as having the sickle. However, he doesn't have an attack that's a sickle attack. Why does... He pulls a
Perfect.
bloodstained...
He's just gonna hold a burning sickle.
He pulls a
He's
bloodstained,
gonna drop
rusted
and be like,
sickle...
peasant
from
tools,
his back.
and then he's gonna use magic.
Yeah, no retcons here, buddy. He's got this sickle.
Yeah, he has the sickle.
Clearly he has seized the means of production.
It's just for effect. It's intimidation.
It's very strange. Anyway, so it lights up, and I believe he has to make a save, correct?
Well, it says cause object glow red hot. Any creature physical contact with the object takes 2d8 fire damage. If a creature is holding or wearing the object and takes damage from, a creature must succeed in a Constitution saving throw or drop the object if it can. If it doesn't drop the object, it has disadvantage on attack rolls, ability checks until the start of my next turn.
Gotcha. So roll that 2d8 fire damage, because that automatically is applied. And then I need to make a con saving throw, I believe, against your Constitution. Your thing.
DC.
My save
DC?
DC? Yeah, it's a 15.
Okay, 1 second. I need to find his con. So he will drop the object. Wait, is that right? The creature must succeed on a Constitution save throw or drop the object if he can. Okay, yeah, so he'll drop the object. So he no longer has a sickle on him.
All right. Well, he takes 12 fire damage.
Okay, good hit. Doesn't seem to hurt him as much as you think it does. All right, good hits though. After that, Franklin. What's Franklin gonna do?
He's going to help the warhorse. Use the help action on the warhorse.
Okay, I will keep that in mind. That gives Warhorse opportunity attack.
Advantage.
Or no, sorry, opportunity attack. Advantage.
Advantage
Alright.
on a skill check.
Yep, Tilly. What do you want to do?
All right, fuck.
There's an undead stag staring at you.
Yeah, so I'm going to reach out and touch its chest and cast Bestow Curse.
Nice, good one. That is a con save for
Wisdom
me,
save.
correct? Wisdom, got you. This thing has low wisdom. That will hit. Good job.
Okay, let's see. I am going to choose...
You gave him the bad pass.
While cursed, the target has disadvantage on attack rolls against me.
Okay. All right, understood. So duration of the spell,
and then
1 minute.
Am I able to... Yeah, so as a bonus action, I'm going to use a Bardic Inspiration on Willie.
Okay. Willie, you now have a D8, I believe.
Hell yeah.
Excellent.
All right. By the way, you are now concentrating, Tony. So if you get hit, remember you need to roll con save or con check. All right. After that, back to the top of the round is Gwyn. Gwyn is going to come in and try to take a bite out of you, Phil.
Restrained.
He's
right.
entangled
He
and
is
also
restrained.
surrounded by two guys.
He's going to... Oh, is he surrounded?
Yeah, I had the warhorse in the front and my other guy by the side.
So you would take 2 opportunity attacks if he moved, right? Okay.
Yeah,
So he's
correct.
going to try to
Get out of
break.
restraint.
He's going to try to break the restraint. Then it's a strength saving throw against your thing. That's a
16.
pass. That's a nat 20.
Okay.
But yeah, so that restraint is now broken. That did take his full action. I don't believe he gets 2 actions. He only gets a couple attacks. Yeah. So he does not have that. That is the end of his turn. Are any of the creatures actually? Technically, no. All right, never mind. Good. That is the end of his turn. Casey, your turn.
Okay, so I'm gonna cast enhance ability at a 3rd level and give
RuPaul.
Bear's endurance to Jeff and Anthony. So they both get 2d6 temporary hit points, and they get con check advantage.
Do I roll or do you roll?
No,
yeah.
you get like you're good. Like you just get 2 extra d6. Oh wait, for hit points? Oh, I think I rolled.
Yeah.
Yeah, you would roll it.
You both get 6 hit points.
All right.
Hell yeah.
On your max, and then you advantage on con checks.
Wait, did it raise our maximum hit points by 6 or give us 6?
Yes, your temporary hit
temporary.
points increased by 6.
Okay.
Yep. So you
Nice.
chose,
It
Bear's
is a concentration.
endurance.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
more
so-
important.
Yeah. So he chose Bear's endurance.
Mm-hmm. They both have Bear's endurance. And
All right,
that
very
was a
good
3rd
job.
level spell.
All right.
I am going to 1 second. So if I am looking at the layout for what would be our area, I want to kind of sidestep into like back towards the top floor stairs, like not quite into the toilet, but like let's say that back corner. So I'm like
Okay.
away from the. I don't know how this works with the stag there.
Stag would not have an opportunity attack unless you went basically directly next to it and then forward towards the north side
Okay.
of Tilly.
We're somewhere like directly north of that door, but like kind of by the couches, right?
If you're looking at the downstairs map, which I have to go past the furry shit. If you're looking past the downstairs map, basically where those 2 couches intersect in that central point was the orb, which covered basically the hallway into the Great Crushing Machine. Between the Great Crushing Machine and the cellar is the stag, where that couch ends. That's where Tilly is. All the rest of you are surrounded with, in front of the door is Gwyn and the 2 zombies. So basically to your right, which would be east on that little east on that little section, that is basically free to go to.
Yeah, I'm gonna go toward like between the two corners and then just kind of
Okay,
stand
you
there
get right there.
I have nothing else to do.
Okay, the end of your turn.
Yep.
All right. After that, I believe that is Jeff and your zomboids.
It is. I'm going to attempt to cast Crown of Madness on our boy Gwyn over here.
Okay, I need to read up on Crown of Madness very quickly.
I can read it for you if you like.
I'm looking for one specific thing.
What is it?
What kind of spell it is.
It is an enchantment spell.
When a humanoid of your choice be charmed. Okay. I don't want to metagame this, but also I'm very aware that you will need every spell slot for this. It will not work. He is immune to charmed.
All right, cool. It works for me.
I don't want to metagame, but you need every spell slot. What is Will doing?
That's how he jerks off.
I'm gonna cast Ray of Enfeeblement then.
Okay. Yep. Absolutely.
That's a nat 20, baby.
Nice. Good hit. Good hit. Let me double check what that does.
A black beam of enervating energy springs from my finger towards a creature within range. Make a ranged spell attack. On a hit, target deals only half damage with weapon attacks that use strength until the spell ends. And at the end of each of its turns, makes a con saving throw against it. If they succeed, the spell will end. So it's concentration.
Okay. Understood. All right. I will mark that down.
Yeah,
right.
buddy.
So
that's my action.
Yep.
And then I've got RuPaul, who is going to attack with advantage.
Yeah, at advantage.
That's a 19 plus 6.
Okay, and he is making direct contact with Gwyn, correct?
Yes. I'm assuming with that, unless you got some sort of mental huffing ability.
He's going to take 3 points of fire damage.
Okay. So he's at what? He's at 19 from the stat block, so he's at 16 hit points?
Yes.
Sure. Wait, why is being lit on fire?
That is one of his abilities.
Okay, cool. Whatever.
I didn't realize you directly slammed into him, and your creature didn't hit him with his fist hit him with a sword, so it didn't affect him. That was my fault.
And then 10 damage.
10 damage. That was bludgeoning, so that's.
I'm sorry. That's 14 because it's 2d6 plus 4, so 14 bludgeoning.
Nice. Good hit. All right, and then your Zambo.
That's an 11.
That will not hit. No.
He didn't do anything. He's just there for a good time.
I'm actually kind of curious if there's a zombie horse stat block. Because if there is, I'm going to be pissed. Of course there is!
This is what you gave me.
Of course there is! Yep. Oh, God. It's a lot stronger.
Oops.
We can retcon it so you can do that if you want.
No, I think we're going to keep it as is. Let's keep it kosher.
Okay, yeah, I was going to say, that thing has 37 hit points then.
No, we're good.
But a lower AC, surprisingly. Anyway, so you got a good hit off, and then your Zombo didn't really hit. At the end of that, it is the stag's turn, and the stag is going to try to throw you aside, Tilly, into a wall. So I need you to roll me a dex saving throw.
This isn't another attack roll?
Never mind.
Say again?
This isn't an attack roll?
It is, but it passed your AC. You rolled a 17 on the die.
But it has disadvantage.
Oh, it has disadvantage. Wait. Oh, it does. I'm very mistaken. That is 15. Yeah, that'll sell it.
Well, and then, so, because it's 15, I'm going to activate Defensive Duelist.
Okay.
So then it goes up to 17.
That's 15 on the die, though. It'll still hit.
No, so let me see. When you're wielding a finesse weapon, another creature hits you with a melee attack, you can use a reaction to add 3 to your AC to that attack, for that attack.
Right, I'm telling you, it's a 15 on the die. It has more than a plus 2 to its hit.
Oh, well then I wouldn't use Defensive Duelist with that. And that was with advantage? What the fuck? All right.
It's 17 and a 15. Yeah.
Okay.
Google Dice Roller either loves you or hates you.
All right, dex save, you said?
Yes.
That's a 14.
Okay, you'll pass. So you're still on your feet as it sort of pushes you to side with its antler. You don't take any damage. It was just moving you, basically.
Okay.
and it is going to try to swipe at you with its hooves. It will definitely.
Do I have to
not
make
hit.
a con save for being pushed, or because it didn't do damage?
It didn't do damage, so nothing, and it didn't hit the hooves, so you're fine.
Okay.
And then at the end, that is its turn. It is done. Will, what would you like to do?
So we've established that enchantments don't work on it.
Metagaming it a little.
At least.
Yeah, metagaming it a little bit. Yes, you would have established that. That's my fault. I probably shouldn't have mentioned anything.
It's also the boss.
Okay,
so,
because
kind of given with
there's a
bosses.
difference between like charmed versus like effects like debuff and frightened and things like that. So are we saying that it's immune to charms or what?
If it is a condition, he is immune to it.
Oh, sick. Okay.
It says condition
It's
immunities.
like most big boss fights. They're all
Condition
always gonna do
immunities,
this shit.
all. It just says all.
All right, that takes out like half my spells. So,
Yeah.
At least you have a bardic inspiration from me. So
You do have a bardic inspiration.
y'all are
Yeah,
not
you can
using
just you can just cast it on the elk and have the elk kill
By
him.
the way, I will say this. You guys have wooden stakes.
Well, they're
Oh.
kind of in the basement, so
I thought they were in your bag.
I don't think any
I
of
think
us
you're
grabbed
thinking
them.
of the other playthrough or something.
Oh god, I thought one of you made some wooden stakes out of those spoons.
our plan was the hut.
Oh,
The hut was
God.
the plan.
Our plan was turtling.
God, the hell out of this.
We didn't know he was a daywalker. So yeah.
We were just playing solitaire, waiting for him to leave.
We tried to Ash vs Evil Dead this bad boy and just waited out.
God damn, I think I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I think I'm gonna, and for the viewers, if they play through this thing too, I've changed a few things to make it a bit more balanced. I'm gonna remove effect on his bite attack because it's ridiculous.
That's
Tight.
fine.
There's no save for it, and it's an extra 2d8 damage.
Oof.
Okay. I don't know, y'all. What should I do?
Hit him with them DPS.
So my inspiration die specifically has something cool called combat inspiration. So if you did want to smack him, a creature that has bardic inspiration die for me can roll that die and add the number rolled to a weapon damage roll. Or when the attack roll is made against the creature, to use its reaction to roll the die and add the number to its AC against that attack.
Big smacks.
I'm still in the field of charm the elk to kill the guy.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure the elk isn't actually immune to charming. Let me double check. Yep, it is. It is.
Ah,
Rip.
fuck. Never
But it
mind.
only has
Great
two
plot twist.
Cool.
immunities.
This seems like a
Getting-
fun and balanced battle. All right,
Yeah.
I'm gonna thunder wave it. Cool.
Okay.
All right,
I will say this. This is meant to have some kind of frontline fighter, and we have 3 bards and a wizard.
I'm the frontline fighter. Just wait.
RuPaul's a frontline fighter.
I blame Jeff for picking a wizard.
I'm just playing my uke in the corner. You get an inspiration, and you get an
And honestly, I've got
inspiration, and you
I feel
get an
bad. I feel
inspiration.
like you're not having fun. I'm sorry.
No,
No, it's not your fault. I'm just gonna attack. Yeah, thunder wave. I rolled a 1, so.
Okay, yeah, it won't hit. No, Thunder
Well,
Wave is
actually,
a
that's not how
save.
that works. So thunder wave
Yeah, the
is.
Thunder Wave is a
Save,
save.
You have to make a con save.
Okay. You said you got a nat 1?
Well, I don't actually have to roll. I
I know, but yeah, he got a nat 1 too.
No, man.
Oh, sick. Okay.
Transfer of energy.
It's a
2d8s.
great session over here.
Well, it's only 6 damage, so.
Okay,
Oh,
good
just
hit.
kidding.
That
That's
adds
a
up.
4, not
Does
a
he
1.
fall, though?
9 damage, sorry.
9 damage, good hit. And then
Does he
I
fall
believe there's a
prone?
secondary effect with that, right?
What?
Wait, Thunder Wave?
Yeah.
All of you have to make them one. Then.
That's all of us trying to save from that one.
Yeah.
Well, I
Oh.
get we all
Whoops.
the satyrs get advantage.
Satyrs, you get advantage. I think everyone
I'm
except
I'm just gonna get bodied.
Tilly.
Save
No,
is
Tilly and Billy. You two wouldn't be within that because you guys moved out of the way.
Behind.
Oh,
Or
okay.
in
So-
that case got pushed. So Phil, you need to make the save.
What kind of save is it?
Con.
You have advantage from me
Con?
too, and as well.
You have advantage.
Yeah, you have advantage from my bear's endurance.
Oh, I do. Well, good. My first one's a 4. Hey, it's a 15.
I think
that meets it, I think, right?
Will.
Yeah, 15.
Sick. I don't die.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you only take half that damage, which would be 5 damage, I believe. Anyway, Franklin, it's your turn.
Franklin is going to. I want to send Franklin in the base to get these stakes. Now you mentioned it, but A, Phil wouldn't know about to do that, and B, I don't think Franklin can put a stake in his jaw and fly back into us.
That'd be cool though.
Yeah, I guess he's gonna keep helping RuPaul out. It's the best thing we can do right now. Is that?
Okay. So RuPaul is going to have advantage again. Tony, what do you want to do?
All right. Well, I'm engaged with this horse, so I'm gonna attack it with my rapier.
Okay.
So let's see. +3. Fuck. Probably not good. 12.
12? It won't hit. Sorry.
All right. Let's see. Hold on. I have 2-weapon fighting. Attack with use bonus action. All right. So I'm gonna, with my offhand, hit with a dagger.
Okay.
Or attempt to hit with a dagger. Ooh, yeah, with a 19.
19 will definitely hit.
Cool. A solid 1 damage with the dagger.
Rock and roll, baby.
You got a good paper cut on there. You got a good paper cut on there.
And I stare it in the eyes. Fuck you.
It's looking right at you.
Beautiful.
And that's my turn.
All right. Top of the round is Gwyn, and Gwyn is going to attempt to bite at the zombie. Using
Would you consider that a weapon attack with his teeth?
See, I don't know, actually. It might be. Bite, it says melee weapon attack, so yes, it would be. So that's half damage, correct?
If he's using strength for that, which I assume he is, because, jaw strength, it is half damage if he hits.
Plus...
By the way,
no matter what.
Did we ever
Actually,
resolve
is that
this
strength?
heat metal sickle? Did he just drop it? Like,
He dropped. Yeah, he dropped
I
it.
didn't
He
know
dropped
what
it.
happened. He just
He still took the damage, though. See, I don't know if he's using strength, though, because he has a plus... I can't tell you the stats, but he only has a +1 to his strength, and he doesn't have a... Yeah, I think he might be
Right, but
dex.
unless it's a finesse weapon.
Yeah, I'm gonna say because you're saying
strength.
I'm gonna say because it's saying melee, it's probably strength. So yeah, he'll roll then. He doesn't have any disadvantage with that, right?
No, he just deals half damage.
All right, he will not hit on that first bite, and he'll go for another one. And he will hit with that second one, so that is going to be half damage. And I need your guy to make me a strength saving throw.
Which one, RuPaul or the regular Zombo?
Regular Zambo.
Regular Zambo, and we're using the regular zombie stat block, not the one.
No, use the tabaxi. It's fine.
All this goat meat in the room, and he's biting the rotting corpse.
What roll was that? I completely forgot
A
already.
strength saving throw.
What kind?
Strength.
Strength. Well, it's a +0, so that's a 12.
It will not pass. So it'll take 15 points of piercing damage.
Yeah, sure. He's at 13 health.
Yeah. No, he doesn't. He has 28.
Right. So he just took 15.
Yeah. And it is now
Welcome to
grappled.
math.
It is now grappled as Gwyn is biting at its throat.
Sick.
So Gwyn is basically holding it out in front of it, almost like a body shield. That is the end of Gwyn's turn. Casey, what do you want to do?
The only damage I have is improvised. Improvised. Oh, I have a short sword and vicious mockery. Those are the only forms of damage that I have.
You all wonder why this fight is hard.
I literally made myself a buffing machine.
Yeah, let's all play bards. You said we'll have a lot of fun.
It's
They
super
said.
fun. So
I said that they could play whatever they wanted.
Yeah.
I didn't want to be mean.
no, it's okay.
We're having a lot of fun.
I have
feel like
a
Will
short
is.
sword and I could cast Hero Wisdom and I could get in there and start cutting, but I think I'm gonna take a different approach to this. So
I want to save your friend with this fucking elk behind you.
oh yeah, there's also an elk. Well, it's in front of me. It's in front of me.
Don't worry, I'm gonna kill the elk.
So
Yeah, one paper cut at a time.
Death of 1,000 paper cuts.
I'm gonna cast.
I used laminated paper.
I'm gonna cast blind on the elk.
Nice. Go ahead. That is a wisdom save for me, correct?
I'm trying to find it here. Let me delete this. Yeah, it is a con save.
Okay.
Beat 16.
That is yeah, no, that's not gonna get. That's a 2 on the die.
So it can make a con save next turn to succeed, or to get rid of it.
Gotcha. Is this the blindness deafness spell?
Yep.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yes, just choosing.
I just wanted to be able to read it.
Choosing
Right.
blind, so it will probably not have a good chance at attacking this turn. And then as my bonus action, I'm going to use a bardic inspiration on Tilly.
Yeah.
1d8.
Okay. Tilly, you have a bardic inspiration. Good.
Aiden.
Yeah.
Gwyn can make a con saving throw to end the Raven Fuelman, by the way.
Oh,
when I cast the spell.
Right. And it's fine. All right.
Okay, didn't work.
It's fine. He wouldn't have passed. I rolled a 3. Anyway,
Sick.
so at the end of that turn, Jeff, your turn.
I'm going to have my Zombo, who is currently grappled by him, because grappling is a shared thing, if I recall correctly.
Let me double check.
Because both characters are not grappled, correct? Together, locked in the brotherly love that's going to turn very sour pretty soon.
They are engaged.
It's more like, imagine like holding him in a headlock as the zombie is facing all of you and Gwyn is biting into his
Right. Can I have him grapple him back?
Huh. Condition ends with the grapplers and the grappling effect. Technically, yeah, you could try.
Because according to my knowledge of grapple, you can grapple all you want as long as you're not prone or still next to somebody. So we're going to grapple this bad boy.
Let's go ahead.
That's a nat 20, baby.
Oh, that's a contested strength, correct?
Yes.
So he has to roll a 19 or a 20. That...
What just happened?
Oh, no.
What happened?
Shit you not. Though wait, wouldn't he have disadvantage because it's a strength-based thing? Or it's not an attack, is it?
It is a contest.
So it's not an attack.
No, it's not an attack.
Okay.
Is grapple an attack? It's been a while.
I think it's an action, like an attack action almost.
Let's look it up.
Wait, what did you roll?
A nat
He rolled
20.
a 20.
A nat 20.
Well,
man, my own dice don't treat me this well. I need to start using those.
A grapple check is like a melee. Hold on, that's SRD. Into the actual fucking. Oh.
I will say.
You suck.
I will say technically. Technically, Gwyn would win that with a 21.
Is a special melee attack. Is a special melee attack using strength against a target's strength or acrobatics, athletics or acrobatics.
Okay, and he doesn't have any specific mention of like athletics or acrobatics. So
okay. So either way, he still succeeds.
Yeah.
goddamn.
Well, I tried. That's fine. I remember that was my Zombo 1. I still got RuPaul and me. In which case, RuPaul is going to fucking slap him.
Okay.
That is a 23.
23 will hit, and RuPaul is also going to take 1 fire damage.
Oh no.
1 fire damage.
That's 15 points of damage.
Oh, good hit. Jesus, good hit. Oh God.
My D6s are rolling hard tonight.
He's not looking good.
And then Phil is going to cast Chill Touch. I'm sorry, Toll the Dead, because fuck you.
2d12, holy shit. That's a save.
Another nat 20, Jesus.
Holy fuck, that's 4d12. Oh, shit.
I think Phil's going to carry this game, boys.
Hell yeah.
If you roll high enough,
God, I hope
you
so.
can kill him.
So the first 2 is 7.
Okay.
And that's another 12 on top of that.
Holy shit.
Did I just fucking slap this guy? Please tell me I did.
You slapped him into next fucking week, but he's still standing.
That's fine. We're going to keep slapping him every turn.
God damn.
This shop don't close. 24-hour slapping service. That's all my actions.
All right. Yeah, fair enough. Okay.
Yep.
Yep. And the elk is going to, or the stag is going to try to freak the fuck out because it can't do anything. And is going to try and just kind of swing wildly at you, Tilly, from where it remembers you are, but that is at disadvantage. I mean, that's a double disadvantage, too, because it's, yeah. So that's 2, a nat 20, and a 9. It's not going to hit you.
Nope.
Yeah. So, that is the end of its turn. It won't hit. Go ahead. It is now Will's turn.
All right, so where's Gwyn at this point?
Gwyn is right at the door still. He hasn't moved into the house yet.
So wait, hold on. I think I must have zoned out. I thought Jeff was smacking him. Was he smacking the elk this whole time?
No, Jeff was using ranged spells.
I'm a spellcaster.
Right. That's what I meant.
But the zombies were up there fighting him. The zombies are surrounding him.
This is my SDS, my socially distant slapping.
All my spells are like AoE stuff, so if I do any sort of attack, it's just gonna hit your zombies or whatever.
I mean, he's almost dead, I'm pretty sure. I think you can just go for it.
All right. Let's see. I'll aim my bass guitar at him and give him a nice thunderclap.
Okay.
So make a con save.
Yep, that is a con save. So, what does that save?
15.
He won't pass.
All right.
Failed.
So take 2d6.
But my grappled zombo passed.
Nice.
I think that means he's free from grapple.
That's 8 damage.
Okay. As you aim this, very lengthy bass solo, Gwyn's ears start to ring, and this almost necrotic crumbling starts on the humanoid forms that were originally there. And he drops the zombie into a crumpled heap on the floor, the fangs starting to recede into the skeletal jaw as he stumbles out into the courtyard. All of you following, sort of staying on him, ready to fight as he goes down onto a single knee, and the closest individual to him, which would have been you, Will, he grabs you by the shoulder, these large bony claws digging in and almost leaving scratches in you as he gives you a toothy smile, the ashen skeleton, all that's left. I will see you again. And his face crumbles inward, the dust blowing throughout the courtyard as he collapses, leaving only bits of charred bone. As he perishes and his sort of magical energy fades, you see the birds, these pale ravens, fall from the sky, landing in and instantly decomposing to skeletons and then bone dust as the hyenodons, these undead dogs, also crumble. And looking back inward, the stag has collapsed onto its 2 front feet, still permanently blinded as it decomposes and floats out of the broken hole in the wall into dust. And as the morning hits, the cool ocean breeze blows through all the windows, blows through the courtyard, and regales you each with a sense of peace. And all is still. And that is where we end.
And Phil rides off in the sunset with RuPaul and his zombo friend.
We got the house, brothers.
But yeah, that is the end of our lovely little tale. Thank you.
That was a lot of fun.
Yeah,
all right,
thank
brothers.
you all for joining, and thank you for allowing me to be a DM. I know sometimes it can be a little bit slow, but thank you all. I really appreciate it, and to all
That's
of our
okay. When this
listeners.
campaign ends, you're next, buddy.
Yeah, absolutely. And when this, for all of our listeners, thank you for sticking by on this little one shot with a strange DM.
You did great.
Cheers, y'all.
And now that we have this house, I think it's time that we have a discussion about firing Phil.